You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodriguez for Black and White Sports. Let's talk about another tragic situation, and this one is baffling. It's horrific. And not that any tragedy should be or seem worse than others, but this one is particularly jarring when you start hearing the details out of it. And we've got yet another young athlete doing something involving football or doing something involving sport that has randomly dropped dead suddenly, just collapsed, died right out on a New Jersey football field. All of this has us asking crazy amounts of questions, okay? It started, Damar Hamlin was like, whoa, what's going on? Of course, that was the most public that anybody had seen with a situation like that. And then all of a sudden, it's like just bam, 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 bam. John just did a video on a Jackson State player who's in a coma right now from collapsing, dropping suddenly out of nowhere. He's still alive. We pray that dude pulls out of this. I mean, I saw this and was like, my God, what is going on? Why is nobody asking questions? Where's the media on this exactly? You know, there was a time when a journalistic publication, mainstream media outlet like 60 Minutes, maybe 20 years ago, would have blown the lid off of something like this. But these places aren't saying anything right now. It's crazy. Mother of 12-year-old boy who collapsed, died at a New Jersey football practice, claims no one knew CPR and the ambulance was delayed. Question is, why did he drop to begin with? That would be my main question. Why did this happen to my 12-year-old son? And yeah, it's pretty shocking that nobody knew CPR. And where the hell was the ambulance? By the way, New Jersey. All right? Just keep that in mind when you think about any kind of political ideologies and things of that nature when we talk about this. A heartbroken mother from Newark is demanding answers after her 12-year-old son collapsed and died during a football practice. No one at the practice knew CPR, and the ambulance was delayed, Raven Brown told CBS 2. Quote, I'm numb right now. I've been crying, said Brown. Her oldest son, Elijah Jordan Brown-Garcia, died after he went to a youth football practice at Westside Park with his younger brother after school Friday. He had no prior health issues, Brown said. I mean, what is going on here? Elijah's brother called their mom after he collapsed. Quote, he said they were throwing water on him and they were fanning him. According to Brown, people on the field called 911 twice, and she called a third time and rushed over. And the ambulance arrived 30 to 40 minutes later. Somebody needs their asses fired over that, too. Make no mistake. Elijah was pronounced dead at University Hospital, and the family is awaiting autopsy results, Brown told us. Brown said she asked the coach of the team, the Essex County Predators, why no one seemed to know what to do. Quote, and he said none of us are CPR certified, said Brown. The coach has since pledged to get everyone CPR certified, Brown said. However, no team leaders or reps for the league, Big 21 based in Bloomfield, got back to us for comment. We reached out to the city of Newark for information on the alleged ambulance delay. A spokesperson referred us to the sheriff's office, and then we were referred to the county prosecutor, who told us they are not investigating. The city and the sheriff would not comment. Hospital spokesperson told us they cannot comment due to protected health information. New Jersey schools are required to have defibrillators at practices and at least one person trained in CPR, but they are not required at private youth athletic events. In 2015, former Governor Chris Christie vetoed a bill that would have required them across the board. It doesn't surprise me that clown would veto that. Quote, "The coaches out there, they need to be CPR certified," said Brown. "He was a great kid, a great, amazing kid. He didn't deserve this." Of course he did not. Absolutely did not. This is appalling. He enjoyed playing football. He enjoyed dancing. He was a big brother to his siblings. Zenaida Garcia, Elijah's aunt, said. A memorial and balloon release for Elijah is being planned for Saturday at the field. According to the American Heart Association, just 8% of people who suffer cardiac arrest outside the hospital survive. But immediate CPR from a bystander can double or even triple the chances of survival. And I'm sure a lot of us are wondering, why in the hell would a 12-year-old boy randomly go into cardiac arrest? I mean, it's baffling. It's nuts. Again, I've talked about this prior. Do we remember anything like this happening prior to just a few months ago? I mean, look at how many of these videos we are doing now. And it's because it is somebody new every day. It's absurd. It's crazy. It's appalling. Something is happening across this country. Not nearly enough people are asking questions about it. What could be causing it? What's doing this? I have a hard time buying this has always been happening. Really? Really? But we just never heard about it. I mean, do you not think this would have been worth making a video on 18 months ago? 24 months ago? 12 months ago? 6 months ago? Of course it would have. This is actual news that the media is not going to cover, but it's actual news. But now, after time has set in, you have to wonder, okay? And a lot of times when this happens, I am going to look at certain things. I'm going to look at what's the political ideology in certain areas, in certain states. What do they require? And frankly, are there mandates there, or have there been strict mandates in the past? I'm going to ask that question. This is crazy. I hope, and on a side note to all this, and it's not even a side note, but just one, it's 1A. Where the hell was the ambulance in this? That's also bullshit. It is. It's crazy, too. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. 12 years old? Cardiac arrest. Wow. Unbelievable. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.